Hello and welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering Arena content. Today I'm going to be playing Volo Guide to Monsters in Brawl. It is without a doubt the most powerful Simic legendary card in Standard at the moment, and I'll prove it by showing you the games that I'm playing right now. Ah, new Planeswalker, okay. Seen this before. No blue mana, but I can hopefully use Lotus Cobra to ramp into something else. Okay, still no blue mana, that's fine, that's not a problem. One time, no removal. Let's go, so they're ramping, that's fine, that's all I want to do too. I can drop a forest and migration path and go and fetch 2 islands. And then ramp into Marrowleaf Pixie as well at the same time. Seems pretty legit, so it's good acceleration for me. Now, see, as much as I love the command zone, they say that the uncommon, Simic uncommon, is the most powerful in the set. I think Volo is. I think Volo is without a doubt the most powerful in the set. I think the fact that it doesn't have to be legendaries, creatures, doesn't make any difference. I put together a really powerful deck using instances of one-offs of the creature types, and I think this is going to be extremely broken and powerful. Maybe not so much in a 4-player commander game, but regardless, in terms of Simic value, you know, I love playing Simic value stuff and drawing cards and playing extra lands. You know, I played, you know, Uro and Zimone and all of those as well, just the same, so I can appreciate that, but I feel this is going to be more powerful. Now I've got 2 lots of protection here, so I'm not too worried about Volo getting killed at the moment, and Cogler's annoying, but they can't help any amount of attacks apart from the food I've just made, which I'm not bothered about, so I feel okay. I can block 7 damage with one of my geese if I need to. Otherwise it's just more ramp. I just need to draw into something more useful, some card draw. Hopefully not another land. And this is a new Planeswalker which lets you venture into the dungeon. Seems like an interesting mechanic. They're going to the Lost Mine of Thandelver, which in my opinion seems like the best one to do. I know the longer one has a slightly bigger payoff at the end of it, but I think you're going to get through the Lost Mine quicker. I think, unless you have like an extra turn spell or something real big as a payoff, I think the Lost Mine is probably the most efficient one, an Arcane Signet. Okay, just keep getting out as much ramp as possible. Let's attack and Snakeskin Veil one of my geese to do a point of damage to Eliwick, try and get rid of her or stop her ultimating, and regardless, I don't really know what her ultimate does, but probably nothing good. I have just given Cogler a target with the Arcane Signet, I've just realised. I suppose I could do intervention to save everything in one go. If necessary, I could block Cogler with Volo and or Lotus Cobra and Heroic Intervention, save everything. So again, I don't feel too bad. 50 feet of rope, sure, okay. Venture into the dungeon for 4 activators. So this is looks like a mono green venture deck that they've made, which is interesting. Now we're talking. Now we're going to get to see where Volo's going to end up doing some real work. I mean, it's good that I'm against mono green. Even against blue, though, you add a copy to the stack, they counter the original, your copy still resolves. So Volo just doubling up on creatures. There's so many big green stompy creatures in standard at the moment that Volo is just so powerful. Oh, okay, a Wildborn Preserver, sure. Flash creature, I didn't see that coming. It's a 2-2 and the blocking. Let's kill the bird. I think, yeah. Kill the bird. Am I bothered about saving a Gilded Goose? Not really. Concentrate on saving Heroic Intervention if they try to remove Volo. So even if they get like a fight spell and they fight one of the battle mammoths or fight Volo, I mean, they're going to have to target the battle mammoth, so I'll end up drawing a card anyway. So yeah, this is a pretty good stance to be in, despite the opponent having a few extra cards in hand than me. We're going into the dungeon again.
Come on, hurry up, let's go!
And they're making a 1-1. And they're making can make the Wildborn Preserver very big here, but they choose not to. Okay. Oh, I see. They're casting Turn Timber Symbiosis instead. And getting a Vorinclex. Whoa. Oh. Okay, I think they looked out there. That's pretty good. And then they're adding 1 counter, which is just 2 because of Vorinclex to the Wildborn Preserver. That was a pretty good turn for opponent. But they're still not attacking in, which is probably a good thing, so I have 2/6/5s. Let's eat some food, because Cloggler can blow it up anyway. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Let's attack with both my battle mammoths first and see how they decide to block. They choose not to block. We just let Eloic die, that's fine. I mean, they've got enough mana to recast, so I guess that makes sense. And now I play a Bookworm, or should I say 2 Bookworms. And draw 2 cards. Land Call. We'll play an Opt. We'll draw the Thieving Skydiver. Yeah, I can play the Thieving Skydiver this turn if I draw it. Yep. I'm going to end my turn. I'll save it until next turn. They play their commander. Eloic Tumblestrum. Which ultimate straight away, of course it does, because of Vorinclex. I forgot about that. So they now have an emblem which gives all the creatures haste. And +2/+2 I think, once they've completed the dungeon. Which is 3 more ventures and they can do that. But they're kind of tapped out now this turn, so that's fine. That doesn't venture for them. So they're going to have to pay 5 mana on 50 feet of rope. And +1 Eloic at next turn, and they still won't have finished venturing. So I think I'm okay. Ah, now we're talking. Okay, so here I can Thieving Skydiver and steal the 50 feet of rope, which slows down their venturing. I will get a copy of Thieving Skydiver. They tap down their treasure vault in response for some reason. I steal their 50 feet of rope. And then I get another one. Oh my god, the treasure vault is an artifact. I didn't even realise that's why they tapped it. I stole a land as well. What the hell? That's such good value. Yep, Volo, without a doubt. We've done it, lads. We've broke green, blue in standard. There's a surprise. And I will go to attacks, and I'll attack with everything but Volo, Lex Cobra, and Goose. 2 7/7s and a 2 6/5s with trample. So I've net profited what out of this? Bookworms are what, 8? Battle Mammoths are what, 6? Mana apiece. So the amount of mana that I've saved on Volo this game is astronomical. Sure. Okay. You block the actual creature I can get back and not the token. That's an interesting strategy. Do I do it now? No, I'll wait. I'll use 50 feet of rope. I've got the mana to do it. And I will lost mine a Fandelver and Scry one. Why not? I don't need that. Put that on the bottom. I suppose if I'd put Bookworm in, I would have been an extra card ahead now, so maybe I should have done that first, but it's fine. I don't feel under pressure. I'm on 36, my opponent is on 4. I've got 4 cards in hand, and I'm not really worried about anything like a board wipe. So, I think I'm good. Put 2 counters on Vorinclex, yep, sure. An 8/8 is pretty big. Play a 1/1. Gets a treasure token. I can make their Wildborn Preserver very big here. I choose not to again. A Realm Walker. Okay. Allows them to cast spells from the top of the library is pretty bad. I'm not too sure. They could elf for some reason. That's interesting. And then they don't cast an elf. Okay. Go up in life a couple of life. From ETB effects, from the Prosperous Innkeeper, that's fine. And then they make the Wildborn Preserver quite big. I mean... And they still didn't attack, which is fine because they're going to die on the crackback. But are they not just dead anyway? I feel like they're dead anyway. A Nyxborn Ancient. You know what's better than 1 Nyxborn Ancient? 2 Nyxborn Ancients. Yep, here we go. All of my mana now taps for... Is it just still 3 times, or is it 6 times now? I don't even know. A ridiculous amount. Or is it 3 times 3 times? I don't even know how this works. I just know I've got 2 Nyxborn Ancients. They're 5/5s with trample anyway, regardless. So now they're blocking. I'll take those, and I do want to save my Battle Mammoth, so I'm going to use my Heroic Intervention here because they're tapped out. So even if he had a fight spell, I feel okay about that. I lose 7 green mana, that was how much excess was in my mana pool, so they lose everything apart from a 1/1 and Vorinclex. That's another dungeon, and I'll make a 1/1. I've got excess mana, I might as well make a food. And may as well eat the food. I've got so much mana in my mana pool, ridiculous. Okay, venture into the dungeon. I think that completes the dungeon for them. So, yeah, they get to draw a card, which is pretty good. And we have a 10/10 Vorinclex. pretty scary, but they're on 2. So I'm not super worried. Unless they somehow gain a bunch of life, which they could. Quite easily now. The recovery and get back. Cogler, wait. They don't have enough mana to cast Cogler. Oh, I stole their 6th land. That's unfortunate. Maybe they didn't do the math there, and I don't block. I'm on 39. I can take 13. That's fine. Okay. Opponent concedes, of course. And that is why Volo is broken. Okay, we're into game 2. No blue mana here. If we blow up Hulk Insignia, that's bad, so let's mulligan this. I think. Yeah. Still no blue mana, but I have got the goose. And I go first, so at least I can get Cultivate out on turn 2. It's not really ramping me out that much, but yeah, let's do it. I'm against Toski, so this could be very bad if they play lots of 1-drop or mana dorks and just get Toski out and just swing for minimal damage, but drawing a bunch of cards is normally what Toski does, I think. But it should be okay. It's a little slow start for me. I mean, playing against another mono green deck means I haven't got to worry about board wipes. Not that board wipes would be that much of an issue with Volo anyway, because the key to building a Volo deck is to put in only creatures that would be good if Volo wasn't out on the battlefield anyway, regardless. So, you know, Serulf's Packmate, Bookworm, these are just really good cards anyway, regardless of Volo. So, another land will foretell the Packmate, so it only costs 2, so it makes it even cheaper. I could have a pretty good turn next turn. If the opponent wants to hit me for 3 points of damage, a Containment Breach, make a pest, and hit me for 3, that's fine. Not too bothered that Founding Conundrum's gone if they want to spend a turn ramping. I'm assuming that's what they're doing. Drop the Dryad and the land. And I have 6 lands, so I'm gonna leave it and play Skyclave Relic clicked. I prefer to play it clicked if I can. I'm only going to play it free if I'm behind, which I'm not. This also gives me a blocker against their Paragon, but again, if they want to hit me, can they play Toski, which makes sense. They want to try and get him down as soon as possible. That's for Garenbrig. That's fine, I guess. Play Skyclave kicked. And I'm not playing the Packmate yet. I want Volo and Packmate to come out together, so they might have some removal in hand. If they go all out, they can draw a card, which I don't want them to, but I guess drawing 1 card's fine. I could block the Pest and kill it. Oh, okay, they're playing a Primal Might, and they're almost tapped out. Why they didn't use their last mana, I don't know, but let's stop them from doing this, because I don't want them to draw off Toski. So I can lose my goose. It's done its job. I still have the Dryad. So Volo, and I've got enough to play 2 Elder Gargoths. I don't know why they left 1 mana untapped. Maybe that was a mistake on their part. Now I have some blockers. Gigantosaurus, sure, okay. Them having to be forced to attack with Toski and me having the Elder Gargoth on field is real bad. I'm just going to be drawing a bunch of cards now for free. I don't want that. Let's draw some cards with Packmate. 2 mana for 2 free frees and draw 2 cards. Seems pretty good, right? That seems like a good rate. Midnight Clock. Play my other land. I'm not attacking into a 10-10, there's no point. Sacrificing something, so I'll just pass for now. Probably Roiling Regrowth and stick some 4/4 Spider. Okay, reach, now I'm not bothered about that. with Toski. I'll block with my token, just in case I have like a kill spell or death touch or something in mono green that I'm not remembering. Boiling regrowth, get rid of forest, get 2 more islands, which are a bit short on blue sources. I mean, not really, but that's fine. We'll put a counter on. Block, got the mirror shield, so now I have protection for Volo as well, so let's get that down as soon as possible. And now I haven't got to worry about somebody fighting Volo for no reason, and we'll just put a bunch of counters on midnight clock. Got nothing else to do with my mana, which is not the worst use. I think that's it, that's all I can do, yeah. I'm still not attacking into a 10-10. I need some kind of removal for Gigantosaurus ideally, and then I can start attacking. Circle of Dreams Druid, which is basically a Gaia's Cradle, so that's a little worrying, and Colossal Majesty. Which means they are probably going to draw a couple of cards, but not before I draw some more with Elder Gargaroth. Nyx Bloom Ancient, oof. Okay, and the Bookworm. Well, this is going to be bad for my opponent, because I could probably drop both of those this turn. Yeah, let's do it. 2 Nyx Bloom Ancients, 2 Bookworms, gain 6, draw 2, play a Command Tower, and we're going to race for the Midnight Clock, I think. I've got a crap ton of mana. I don't need Thief and Skydiver, they've got no artifacts to steal. And we have Creature of Reach, so let's just draw a fresh hand of 7, and I've still got mana to be able to play stuff with. Yeah, that's great. A Confounding Conundrum, we'll draw another card, see what else we can get. Okay, more lands, that's good. We might as well opt with the blue mana I have. No, I don't want that Lotus Cobra. Another Mana Dork, that's fine, I guess. Little Kenris Transformation, the Gigantosaurus, which makes it a 3/3, which means I can start attacking, and with the spare mana, I will copy my Dork. You see, even if Volo wasn't on the battlefield, all of these creatures would be useful anyway, so it's just extra value. And as you can see in my hand, I have a double major, so if I hadn't had played Volo, or it got killed, I could play it again. I could have 2 Volos. Spark doubles in standard rotation at the moment, it hasn't rotated out, so you could have 4 Volos and be copying all of your creatures 4 times. Chose not to block, which is unusual. Let's get some more ramp out, because why not? And then Rule Master Sphinx, let's bounce everything back to your hand. Well, 2 things anyway at least, with 2 5/5 flyers. And should I double major? No, opponent concedes. I can't say I blame them. That's how powerful Volo is. Okay, here we go with another game. We're against Gretchen Titchwillow, so Simic value versus Simic value. Let's see who outvalues who here. I do really like Gretchen Titchwillow, especially as an uncommon. I think she is extremely powerful, but getting extra creatures or drawing a card and getting extra land for 4 mana, it's very powerful. It's still good by all means, but now I've got a blocker, drop a land, and so far so good. They play a Zeusa, they could drop a ton of land here. They haven't. They've got no other land in hand. That seems bad for them. It's just a migration path and get some more land. Get one of each. At least I have a blocker now. They have 4 mana so far. They play Gretchen, sure. Probably worried about me countering spells, but I'm not playing counter spells. I don't think. I might have 1. That's about it. I'm going to play a Skyclave Relic Kick. And oh my god, I forgot you could foretell the Battle Mammoth. That makes it even cheaper. Oh, so good. Let's just slow them down by getting rid of Gretchen for now. Even costing 4 is still good value for her, I think, but Let's just slow them down for a turn if they want to replay her. That's fine. I've got a lot of mana. A Conduit's Cultivator. Now that's a really good card. I could have put in this deck actually. I haven't. I forgot about that one. That might be an auto include. I'm not too sure. Let's play Volo anyway, and 2 Battle Mammoths. They have 1 blue mana untapped, but I doubt they've got cat spells. Let's play 2 Sorrels Packmate, sure. Draw 2 more card. Why not? Yeah, an island, and yeah, we'll double up on the Carotid as well, why not? Because I can tap it for any colour, of course. So I guess this deck might be a little vulnerable to a board wipe, not that any deck isn't, but even if the board wipe went off and killed everything, it's not that big a downside. I'm just playing creatures that are good on their own. Anyway, so I have given them a flyer, which I can't actually stop or do anything about at the moment. That's fine. Let's... Let's attack with just the token for now. So if they block and kill it, I've still got a 6/5 blocker. They take the 6, that's fine. I've got enough land so I can hold on to the one in my hand. They're ramping. We get some more land. I'm guessing they're going to ramp up to like a coma or something like that maybe. A Vortex Runner. 2/3 unblockable, sure. Or 3/3 unblockable, whatever it becomes. Not bothered about that. Yep, take 1 in the air. Let's scry 2 with my mana that I have a lot of. A Bookworm seems legit. Don't need Reclaim the Wastes. We'll draw the Bookworm. We'll drop the land. We'll play 2 Bookworms because our opponent's tapped out, so draw 2, gain 6. Okay, completely negates all of your damage that you've done so far. I guess we'll play another land because I can. I will attack with a 6/5 trample again. If you decide to kill it and double block, at least I'll kill something on your side. No, they take another 6, sure. Okay. Next turn I'll attack with both Battle Mammoths and both Bookworms, maybe even the Packmates as well. You're going to have to block something eventually. Rampaging Brontodon, 7/7. When it attacks it gets +X for each land. That's going to be really big. Really big. Thieving Skydiver. They don't have anything to steal at the moment, but let's attack. Sure, both Bookworms. It's lethal, I've got to block with something here. So I don't know what the intention is. The chump block and still take some damage, I guess, so it's not lethal. It leaves them on 2. Not too sure why the opponent did that, but okay. Sure. So I've got some big pump spells, some more ramp, okay. I feel that might be a bit too late for them, unfortunately. They can play it all now with Azusa, but that's fine. And then a Kelpie Guide. That's a pretty good combo with the Rampaging Brontodon, makes it big, but see how big this boy is. 18, oof. I'm on 25. I declare no blockers. Yeah. Very cool. So there you have it. I now realise this is Brawl and not Commander, so 1v1 format is very different than multiplayer, but I can see, you can see where this is going to get powerful even in multiplayer. With copy stuff like Spark Double or Sakashima, 1000 Faces, making multiple copies of Volo, who then makes multiple copies of some of the other creatures you have. Even if you wanted to put a couple of legendary creatures in there because of Sakashima, to get rid of a legendary rule, it's still going to be extremely powerful. And I believe you probably could have a few overlaps on some of the creature types and still make it good, but I think there's enough creatures in Magic that you don't need to worry about that at all. So in my opinion, Volo probably the most powerful Simic card in the set, and probably the most powerful Simic card in a long time, aside from maybe Coma, but definitely not in the same regions as Gretchen. Gretchen's powerful and good, but not in the same ballpark. I'd say Gretchen's like a 7, 8, and Volo's like a 9, 10. So not that far in behind it, but definitely Volo. So hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.